Hey, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. So, today, what did I want to discuss is how to actually how to wipe out all negativity from your thinking flow. Yeah, so basically, I've got an idea from Daniel Kahneman's book called Thinking Fast Slow. Thinking slow fast, actually, but yeah, whatever. So there was a chapter which was talking about the framing remedy, the framing styles. So there are two types of framing, narrow and wide. And basically, narrow style of seeing things, perceiving things that surround you is quite, you know, ordinary among the population, among humanity in general. So, yeah, that's a simple error that has a large influence on vast majority of us. And because of that, we suffer from making wrong decisions. Instead, which we, you know, utilize in this case is make frames more spacious, if you know what I mean. Make them wider as much as possible. Because, for instance, there was a situation that occurred between the one of the best economists, a if I'm spelling his name right, yeah, Paul Samuelman. I'm really sorry for that. Uh, Wait a second. I'll see. Let me see. Paul Samuelson. Yeah, Paul Samuelson. One of the best economists. So yeah, he at some point he suggested one of his colleagues or friends to play heads and tails, and there was a 50% chance that he um, would lost $100 or he won $200. So what his friend did was very astonishing for him and quite unexpected. So what he did is he he made his terms. He said that we'll do 100 rounds of coin throwing, of coin toss, actually. Yeah, so if you agree and we have terms, then okay, let's play. And that situation really made him think that there is actually a way to, you know, level up the percentage. I mean, uh, boil down the percentage of the lose rate. Yeah, so if it was 50% lose win, then after the second round, it'll be 25% lose and 50% win. So, yeah, he did some analysis and came to this kind of solution where he estimated that each round actually, they were throwing coin, the percentage, lose percentage, descended as round rounds went. Yeah. So what his friend did is basically just from narrow one round made hundreds, 100 rounds. Well, not literally 100 rounds, but perhaps more than one. Okay, more than one. So basically, just made the terms more spacious in order to, gain some advantage in this situation. Because perhaps he was aware at that moment that if it did this, then it had more chances, more odds to gain a win. So the idea of mine was that if we would use the same technique in our day-to-day life, deal issues with our mind, then we could actually get some interesting results. Perhaps even some development, improvement in our thinking flow. Yeah, because what you're basically, what are you basically doing is simply looking from a perspective. If you, for example, have an anxious thought, just imagine your thought and some worldwide problems. And just, approximately estimate the relationship between your problem and world's problem. Then you'll understand how futile, how useless your problem is, how useless your anxious thoughts from past are. And if you'll train your mind to, you know, intuitively make this action, you'll feel much better, and you'll just wipe out and, you know defeat the negativity. in order to accumulate this technique, you gotta wipe out all sources of negativity. There was another instance in this book. It was about the negativity that drained traders' enthusiasm, let's say. So each time they, no, no, no. How often did a trader follow his, bid package? Like, you know, he just constantly watched how are his bids doing. Are they in a winning situation or are they in a losing position? Yeah. So if he witnesses mostly losing positions, his mind, his mind energy gets drained. And as his mind gets drained, he loses the ability of rational thinking. So, how often does a trader perceive the negativity from the current state of his bids? Shows how he, you know, how often he thinks rationally. So if he constantly just loses and witnesses it, it will drain him. And if you were at his place, it would drain you. It would drain everyone. So, what do traders in this situation? They just, reduce the time they, you know, just come to revisit and, you know, just learn the current state of their uh, bid, and yeah, basically just they reduce time spent on watching all the process of the progress of their bid, or you know regressing of their bid. Yeah, so the same thing we could apply in our day-to-day life. We get mostly negativity from things like social media, Instagram, TikTok, and we can simply get rid of them just by clicking some buttons and deleting it, deleting the program. So you do the same thing. You identify the things that cause you thinking negatively, cause your negative flow of thinking. Get rid of them and just try to express positivity. And by that, I could give you an advice expressing gratitude. This will have an immense effect on your overall state of being and your satisfaction of life. So you just grab some notebook or journal and start each day, morning and night, as you wake up or before sleep, you know, preferably it'd be better if you did this did both of them. Like as you wake up, you just grab the journal and write some gratitudes. Like I'm grateful for this shirt I have. I'm grateful for the books I've got recently from my grandpa or from someone else or that I bought recently. Yeah, things like that. It might be a, you know, punny things, if you know what I mean. Like you could be grateful for a bottle, a pen. You could be grateful for everything, basically. And just by doing that frequently, turning this habit into habit, yeah, turning this action into habit will have an immense effect on your mind, on flow, on the flow of your thoughts. So you won't notice anything, actually, but that's the thing. You just reprogram, you know, change some mechanisms in your brain so that you can positively think, think positively. Yeah. And this, update, elevation is absolutely intangible, but it's real. It does happen. So you should not be, just depressed that nothing works. No, just I'm doing this. This does not work. So I should stop doing this. No, just simply wait. Be patient. And at the end, you'll see the progress. Yeah, you need a simple patience. That's all. So here we go. That's how destroy the negativity, destroy the negative thoughts, anxious thoughts, depressive thoughts, everything. Everything, by everything, I mean all negativity. Yeah, that's the idea I've got from reading Daniel Kahneman's book. So you should try to. Perhaps you'll find for yourself something new. And perhaps you'll get the same idea, same type of idea that I've did. today. So that's it for today. Have a great day.